Hey love, welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leara LuShae, and for the past almost 2 years, I have been converting a shuttle bus into a little home on wheels, and the bus is finally done. So I'm going to take it on its very first trip this week, and yeah, this is like very long awaited. But I'm about to go to the store, get some groceries to fuel my travels, and then we're gonna hit the road. So yeah, let's get right into this video.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
As you can see, I'm in a hotel. For the past 5 hours, I have been fighting tears. I'm so disappointed right now, and it's not like I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling right now. Like, I had such high hopes for this travel, for this first time in the bus, and I got like an hour away from my camp spot. I've gone like 6, almost 7 hours. I have 53 minutes left. 53 minutes left. And then the bus stops accelerating. And I'm like, what is going on? Something's not right. And the check engine light comes on. And I'm like, okay, like obviously I need to pull over. Not just because of the check engine light, but because I'm pushing on the gas and barely nothing's happening. So I pull over to the side. And I'm sitting there for a second. I try to pull back on the road. And the bus is not moving. And I'm just like, what do I even do? Like, what do I do in this instance? Like, so I call my mom. And I tell her like what's going on. And my dad was like tracking me, like tracking the app, like my phone app, because he knew that I was getting close. So he was tracking me. And the second I pulled over, I called my mom, and he was immediately texting me like, are you okay? Why are you pulling over? Like, you know how parents are. So he's like, are you okay? He's like calling me back to back. And then I'm like telling my mom everything that's like happening. Like, I got off the highway, and I got off the highway, I pressed on the gas, and now the bus is not moving. Like, I did what's it called, like autopilot, I don't know, cruise control. That's what it's called. I did cruise control. When I turned it off, hit the brakes, turned it off, I get to a stop sign. So I'm coming off the highway, cruise controlling off the highway, hit the brakes so I can come up to this stop sign. I get to the stop sign, and then when I try to hit the gas to go, it's like going like this. And I'm like, what is happening? I get onto the main street or the main road or whatever, and it was not like, it wasn't really going anywhere. Like, I was hitting the gas and it was like, but the bus physically was just not moving as fast as I was hitting the gas. And I was still on a highway, which was weird. Like, it was a highway that I was on, and then I went on the exit and it took me to a stop sign onto another highway, which super weird. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm on the highway, the bus is not going very fast, and I'm like, what is happening right now? I look down and I hear like ding ding ding. I look down and then there's check engine light, and I'm like, something's wrong. So I pull over, and yeah, I call my mom, and she's like, call your uncle and see. So I call my uncle, and he has me like put in the code reader. I don't know what it's called, but like the little code reader thing. And I tell him the code, and he tells me what that means. And he was like, is something wrong with your transmission? And yeah. And I'm like, I feel like I'm moving. Like, I feel like I can move the bus. Like, legit, before I even called my mom, I'm sitting there on the side of the road, like rocking back and forth, pressing the gas, like, come on, you can do it, just move. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, please. And then yeah, I talked to my uncle, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like it's a transmission problem. And I'm like, no, that can't be it, because I'm an hour, like less than an hour away from the camp spot. Like, I'm almost there. Please, like, this is supposed to be my weekend, you know, this is supposed to be my week. So yeah, I was very upset about that, and I ended up calling my dad and like merged the calls with my mom, and we were just talking like the entire time. I ended up calling my what's it called, progressive roadside assistance, and I sat there for 2 whole hours, and no one ever showed up. No one ever came. So I called the police roadside assistance, and they said, oh, we don't do that kind of roadside assistance, like we send out somebody for a tire change or something. And I'm like, what? But then they did end up sending someone anyways, and the guy just came and sat with me, so I was not sitting there by myself. But I ended up calling a tow truck, and the guy that came from the state or whatever, like the police people, he did come and he sat with me, and he went under the bus and looked and was like, try to rev the gas. I'm revving the gas, and he's like, yeah, your transmission is no. He's like, put it in different gear. I put it in different gear. I hit the gas. Nothing. The wheels are not turning. He's like, the wheels aren't turning. Like, when you shift it into a different gear, it's not doing anything under the bus. And I'm like, what? What was that? That was not the news that I was expecting. I was like, when I called the tow truck, I was most definitely like, hey, I got stuck in the gravel on the side of the road. Like, that's what I thought would happen. Like, I'm thinking, I got stuck in the gravel, the bus is fine, like, it just had a little moment. But no. Yeah, the police roadside assistance dude came and was like, no, your transmission is no, it's not shifting into gear. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because it was just fine, like the whole 6-7 hours that I was driving. What do you mean? So yeah, tow truck dude came. He picked the bus up, put it on the back of his truck, and he told me, here, to this hotel. And my mom called ahead and was like, hey, do you guys have any rooms? And they were like, yeah, just come in and book a room. So I came. I put all the window covers up on the bus so like nobody can look in and see what I got going on in there. And I brought in food and my pajamas and clothes for tomorrow. So yeah, I've just rambled on for a really long time, but I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But yeah, I am trying to be positive about it all. And my dad was like, this was, you know, sometimes you want things to happen a certain way, but God, you know, God ain't gonna let it happen if it's not supposed to happen, you know? Like, he was like, something could have happened at that campground and God prevented you from going to that campground because of that reason. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. And that like pushed back the tears a little bit. But yeah, I'm very upset. But I like this room that I have. I can't even see the bus from where I am, and that's pretty frightening because I do have a couple of things in there that are fairly expensive. And yeah, I'm kind of freaking out about that. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna find a rental car. I'm gonna go downstairs and ask the guy or the girl, whoever's down there in the morning, like where I can get some transportation, because I've been looking online and I can't really find anything around here for a rental car. So yeah. Okay, it's a new day. As you can see, I am still in the hotel. I can't go anywhere. I tried to get a rental car. The closest rental car place is like a 40-minute drive away, and yeah, I can't get there. They don't have Uber or Lyft or a shuttle bus or like a regular like city bus or whatever. They don't have any of that. They have no transportation at all. Not even a taxi. They have no transportation. So I can't get to a rental place, and I was like, well, I can like get a U-Haul. Closest U-Haul is like an hour walk away. An hour, over an hour. Like, this is not how I was expecting my trip to go at all. So yeah, I'm still here. I'll be here till possibly tomorrow. I think my mom is gonna come tonight or in the morning, one of those, I don't know. And then I'll have to get the bus towed back to my hometown, which is 300 miles away. So you can imagine what that bill's gonna be like. Yeah, so I have to get the bus towed back, and then I also have to get the bus fixed. And yeah, I'm probably looking at like $5,000. Yeah, I was definitely like, oh, this is gonna be such a fun trip, like spend $700, $800 max. No, I got out here, I had to pay for the tow truck, which Progressive is gonna reimburse me for the tow truck. So I mean, I guess I didn't really pay for the tow truck, but really it's out of my bank account right now. So yeah, I had to pay for the tow truck. I paid for the hotel room. Gotta get the bus towed, gotta get the new parts and get labor, like pay for labor or whatever. Yeah. This has not been the trip that I was expecting, and it's very disappointing. And then the campground that I was gonna stay at, I did call them this morning and I told them like my bus broke down, like I won't be able to make it anymore. And they did refund me like a good portion of what I paid. Like I paid $140 and they refunded me a little over $100, like $108 or $109, something like that. I don't know, but pretty much all my money. And then the tour that I was gonna go on today, I called them, and since I canceled so late, I get no refund for that. And that was like almost $90. $90 for that little tour, and I couldn't get a refund. So out of that money, yeah, this has not been a great experience. And like, I love this area. I really love it here, and that's why I came back, because I came here 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. In my car. I was doing car travels. I came here. I had the best time of my life, and I was like, I want this to be my very first bus travel. Yeah. So it has not been as good of an experience as the last time, but yeah, there's no transportation of any kind, so I can't get anywhere. I'm just stuck here in the hotel, so I'm just gonna sit, watch TV, work on some stuff on my laptop, and call it a day, I guess. So yeah, I'll update you guys a little later. We're loading up now. It's currently Thursday. My mom got here yesterday, and I got here on Sunday. Yeah, now Thursday, and we're loading up now, loading up the bus. My little cousin's dad came with his trailer, and they're loading it up. So that on camera. Okay, we have made it back home. This has been very disappointing and just overall like a very expensive mistake. Like, not the trip per se, but like using the cruise control. So, more of the story, don't use cruise control going up hills, going down hills. No cruise control, don't do that. I did not know that that was a thing. Like, I did not know that you couldn't do that. Yeah, and I feel like not many people know that, so I guess take this as your lesson. Don't use cruise control going on hills. And I will honestly never use cruise control ever again. Flat ground hills, never again. I'm never using cruise control. But yeah, so the bus probably the bus probably won't be fixed for a very long time because I have no money. Like, I have some money, but the amount of money that I need to fix the bus, I have nowhere near that amount of money. So the bus, it's not gonna get fixed for a while, and it's very disappointing. It's very sad, and I've just kind of been in my head about it a lot because, like, this is the life that I wanted. I wanted to be on the road, and, like, you know, being on the road comes with getting the bus fixed. And I did have money saved to get the bus fixed, but $5,000, that I do not have saved. Like, that's not in any part of money that I thought I was gonna need to do any repairs on the bus. Like, I did not think my first repair on the bus was gonna be a $5,000 job. Like, no, I don't have that, so the bus likely won't get fixed for a really long time. But as I get money, I will, you know, save towards the bus. But yeah, I am gonna have videos still coming out. Next week's video will be like the start to finish of the bus, like the very beginning to where it is now, like the full time lapse of where the bus has started and where it is now. And then after that, I'm gonna do the unboxing of all of my bus warming gifts, and then I'll just do like vlogs, and I'll keep giving you updates on what's going on with the bus and all that. But yeah, it'll probably be a couple of months before the bus gets fixed because I do not have any money. I have like a little link underneath all of my videos, like literally every single video on my channel. I have a link to donate, which I had it as like donate towards like my bus build, and a couple people have donated, so thank you for that. Like, it was a long time ago, like months and months and months ago, but yeah, I've always had that like donate link underneath all of my videos. But if you would like to donate to help me get a new transmission, then the link will be there. Yeah, this is just so disappointing. Like, honestly, it's just been a very disappointing week. So yeah, but I hope to see you all next week in the start to finish video, and the week after that as well, and every week after that. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone that has supported me this far on my channel, and thanks for watching this video and listening to me ramble on about how sad I am. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that has stuck with me this far, and I hope you still continue to stick with me through the troubles of the bus. And yeah. I hope to see y'all next week. Bye.